Oh man, you know what's funny? I actually don't think I've tried every climb on the wall yet. I don't think I have, but I do have a couple of favorite climbs. There are some of the climbs have very subtle beta to them, and that's what attracts me to climbing. You know, the comp style stuff is cool, the jumping around stuff is cool, but I really like the subtleties of it, and especially when you set something and it doesn't go the way you want it to go, but the way that it ends up working is cooler than what you thought. So one of my favorite climbs in here right now is actually this green climb that just the beta did not go at all how I thought it was gonna work. What I had in my head, I was gonna start here, it's gonna come over, up, gas stone, come in, up, use this to shift the weight to go up again to this green, then it ends on this green. What I did not anticipate is that on the ground, this is not very big, but on the wall, this is huge. So what I ended up having to do, and I'm sure somebody stronger than me could have done it the way I wanted them to do it. What I ended up having to do is from here, crossing into this, but my left hand is better than my right hand. So I ended up bumping again to this, shifting up, coming back down, and then getting back on the intended beta. So it's really, you know, you're using these two holds 4 times, you know, rather than just grabbing a hold and moving. That one was really fun to me. My biggest thing is comfort. I really don't like uncomfortable holds. Anything that's sharp, that's painful, it's like I have the means to control that, so I'm not gonna do that. So anything with just nice open-handed holds that are comfortable, that's not gonna tear up your skin, that's not gonna risk injuring yourself. You know, I'd prefer not to get hurt, but if I'm gonna get hurt, it better be on real rock, you know? So yeah, there's a lot of climbs in here that I have yet to explore. One of my other favorite ones in here, relatively speaking, it's not super difficult, but these black dual text holds, one of my friends came over and set this climb, and it looks fairly straightforward, but it's actually got some really cool beta to it. The first couple moves are, you know, fairly straightforward, you know, just pinches, open-handed stuff. But once you go over to this hold, there's actually enough room right here to drop back in to this pinch as an undercling so that you can get back out to this hold and then get back on track. So just those really subtle things that take you a minute to pick up on. That's the stuff I really like. You know, there's this gray one here with the Spectre edges from Method. When I set it, I was anticipating going from here to here, which again, on the ground, doesn't look very far. I can't do it. So what I ended up having to do is gastoning this to shift my weight over to get over, and then come back into it. And it's just those small, subtle things that, that make climbing cool, that makes climbing interesting, that makes it not get boring, you know? People with home walls, if you climbing on the same thing every day, you can get bored pretty easily. But, just those small little details, keep it interesting, keep it new.